Dave Landau, and you're watching Andy Smith, the coolest comic book creator around. Just ask his mom. I have. All hail Comicsgate. Bam! Bam! Bam!
Shut up and sit down.
Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Mmm. M&M's? Look at this big-ass bag from Ollie's. Good stuff, cheap. Hello. I should not be chewing on camera. That is not polite. Happy Friday, everybody. It is. Damn it. Why did I decide to open the show this way? I needed an afternoon snack. I got M&M's. Got it. Gotta have it. Dr. Mask, hello. Marcus Calgary, hello. Great job on the gray beards. Thank you very much. If you're wondering what Marcus is talking about, Oh, damn it. So unprepared. Now I got M&M pieces I got to swig down. All right. There we go. Woo! Let's do it. Oh, Unhinged. I love you. I was part of Aaron Lepresti, David Williams, Kelsey Shannon, Gary Martin. They had me on Graybeards this past Wednesday, and the topic was Lord of the Rings, and I drew Gollum from Lord of the Rings because, look, I'll be honest, I haven't seen those movies since they were in theaters, and Gollum was the first thing that popped into my mind, so that's what I drew. Let's see. Is it something I can find quickly? Oh, it is. I guess I can show you guys the Gollum sketch I did. For those that did not see Graybeards. Let's window this. There's the Gollum sketch that I did for old Graybeard. I can actually do this. There it is. For the Graybeards. Pretty happy with it. First time drawing Gollum and all. Marcus says, Ollie's kind of smells, though. Yeah, but they got good stuff cheap. I mean, this bag of M&M's, look at this. This bag is huge. Look at it compared to my head. And it was only $5. And it's dark chocolate peanut. Dark chocolate, good for you. Peanuts, good for you. You might say I'm eating a healthy snack. Graham Nolan might disagree, but he's not here, so I can say that. Dr. Mass says M&M's on my never-ending boycott list. Whatever. They're dumb with some of the stuff they do. Was that the new transgender M&M? I don't know, but I just ate it. Randy Howell, what's up? Oh, thank you very much. Nice, he says. There you go. There's the Gollum. So it is for sale. It's 9x12. I honestly have no use for it to keep. So if somebody wants to buy a Lord of the Rings Gollum piece that I did, you can. So there you go. So let me just remove that. I'm back, man. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Hopefully I'll have time I've got this one-day show on Sunday. It's the Charlotte Comic Con. I don't think I have their postcard. Oh, I do. I'll be going to the Charlotte Comic Con this Sunday, the spring 2023 show. So if you're in Charlotte, come on by. It's in Concord at a nice hotel. I'll be there on Sunday sitting next to my buddy, Bud Root. So come on by, check it out. I usually only stay till about 2 or 3 o'clock. Truth be told, I do a little bit of shopping at the show because I still like comics, and I've got a wish list on my phone of books that I want to collect. So, yeah, that is what I'll be doing. Hold on here, I just want to copy something here. I don't know if anybody is around, but if they are, let's see here. Hold on a second, if you will. Here we go. Join if you want. All right, so we'll see. All right, so yeah, I will buy some stuff at the convention. Area Blackness, hello. But I got this cool book to read, Confabulation, an anecdotal it's an autobiography. I'm just slipping into my normal accent. It's a confabulation, an anecdotal autobiography of Dave Gibbons. But seriously, I love Dave Gibbons' work. I believe the first Dave Gibbons stuff I ever bought was Green Lantern when I was a kid. I love that Superman annual that he did with Alan Moore. Of course, I love Watchmen. Look how thick this book is. It is, how many pages is this bad boy? It is, oh, come on now. 250 pages of Dave Gibbons goodness. And it's cool the way they did it. So it's alphabetical, and you're like, what do you mean by that? What I mean is there's not typical chapters like a book has, like, oh, Dave Gibbons' early years and Dave Gibbons' school and blah, blah, blah. George says, thank God it worked by myself, had nothing to watch. That's why I'm here. No, this book literally goes through the alphabet, and it starts with aliens, and then it goes Martin Asbury, and so, like, I could jump to, Batman vs. Predator. He wrote the Batman vs. Predator that Andy Kubert did. That's one of my favorite jobs. Genuine Comics, hello. But then if I want to read about his time on Green Lantern, and it has, before I get to that, it has artwork that's never really been seen. Check out this Superman ad. I don't know what that's for, but I dig it. Randy says, I bought Dave Gibbons' How Comics Works. Great read. I bought it too. It's just a great book by Dave Gibbons. But like I was saying, if I want to just get to Green Lantern, I can just go to G and go, look at that. Green Lantern 1, which I'm assuming is his first introduction to Green Lantern. I did read a little bit. That was the first Green Lantern comic book right there that he ever bought. So that's cool. But then you can go to Green Lantern 2, and he talks about his time, I assume, drawing the book. So, like I said, I can't wait to dig into this. Hopefully I'll get a chance to read this some, not the whole thing, but some over the weekend. There's this Hal Jordan and John Stewart. Just love that, man. Just love that. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll get a chance to dig into that over the weekend. Guys, hold on, let me read here. Hey, Andy, any idea when we'll get the Kor-Drath module cover? Not that it will affect my purchase, just wondering. The cover's up on the campaign page. Is that what you're talking about? Are you talking about... Hold on here. Are you talking about this? Oh, let me just hide that, your comment. I just bought that Green Lantern for my nephew. Oh, wait, what Green Lantern? You mean that copy, that original copy that Dave Gibbons first bought? $65, good deal. So there's the cover for the module right there. It's on the campaign page. Art by Bart Sears and Dan Lawless, if you'd like to see the art by itself. There's the art by itself. So, yeah, there's the cover right there. So that's been done for a little while now. So, yeah, you can check that out right on there. So I hope that's what you mean. Travic, hey Andy, did you draw some later issues of Guardians of the Galaxy in the 90s? I did not, but I did ink over Ron Lim, the Guardians of the Galaxy's children's books that Disney put out. I inked a lot of those children's books over Ron Lim. I did Avengers, Thor, Ragnarok, I believe, over Ron. I've got a bunch of that stuff. Oh, there you go. Pimping a little Rob Hunter. That's right. 37 away from 12K. See how that rhymes? I bust it down all the times. All right, that was embarrassing. Yeah, Peter Orchard Studio says, Kor-Drath, can't wait. Backer number 4. Let's go Comicsgate. I can show you guys something else cool too. The next stretch goal we're going to is, let me just upload it here as an overlay. Oh wait, that's not what I want. The next stretch goal is the Necronite playable character card colored by Dan Lawless. Of course, I drew it. Look at that bad boy. That is the next stretch goal for Kor-Drath. Of course, all the links are in the description below. The Necronite, that is 4 character cards we're looking at. So, there you go. Thought there was, hold on, let me lose this real quick. Back to comments. Sorry, had to step away. Thought there was a guest cover for the module. I mean, it is. Bart Sears drew the cover for the game module, and Dan inked it. You stepped away, so did you not see it? Here, one more time. Hopefully you are there. That is the game module. Yeah, so it is a guest artist. I didn't draw that. Big Bart Sears and colors by Dan Lawless. So there you go. Marcus says, I back Death Raider, and so should you. Yes, everybody should. Dan, hello. Hey, do you guys remember that that TV show, Too Close for Comfort? It was where the Ted Knight was the cartoonist, and when he drew his character, hold on. There you go. Okay, so when he drew his character, he drew it with that cow on his hand, and he was like, oh, this is how I draw. I don't understand that. I can never draw that way. But I love that concept. And it's funny, with 2 hot dogs. What? That's 2. Did he really? I don't remember it that well. He had 2 hot daughters? Are you serious? Well, I don't remember it that well, but guys, funny thing, I had an idea for a concept kind of like that. And, it's just this idea I had, and the show would start something like this. To the desk. Mr. Mighty. Let's see what adventures await. What will come out of the mighty pencil? On to the mighty day for Mr. Mighty's adventures. What villains will you take down with your mightiness? Alright, Mr. Mighty. We'll pick this up later. Duty calls. The trash will not take itself out. Whoa! What was that? Oh my God! What was that? I don't know what it. What is that? It's Mr. Mighty, and when I sit down to draw Mr. Mighty, I dress up like Mr. Mighty to get into the mood. Now, this is not a full comic. It looks like it. It's in a bag. There's actually a comic book behind this. I don't even know what it is. This is just a printout of the art I did for the cover. If you paid attention, I was wearing a red cape in that trailer, not the blue one. And I'll be honest, I can't find the blue one. So you're like, what? What happened to the blue? What? So let's tell a tale. The tale of Mr. Mighty. And I'm actually curious to see what comic is behind this, because I want to give a thickness to it. Oh, it's an issue of Starman by my buddy Tom Lyle. So I love funny superhero stuff. So Mr. Mighty, as you can tell, it's exaggerated. It's kind of cartoony. The woman up there, I can't remember her name, Victory maybe. She's actually an alien from another planet. And they team up. Now, Mr. Mighty goes all the way back 20 years is when I created Mr. Mighty here, 20 years ago. And when I moved here, I told you guys, I used to do improv and stuff like that. And hold on here. Marcus says, show up to Comicsgate Kings like that. Yeah, we'll see. It's not that comfortable, let me tell you. Randy, let me backtrack. We can keep these character cards in a comics bag, but how about a folder with Kor-Drath art? That's not a bad idea. I would just have to check in and see how much something like that will cost to make. So not a bad idea. Travis says, hey Andy, are you going to get the Den books by Richard Corbin? Dark Horse is putting out. I might. I've seen some of the recoloring. So I might. Okay, back to Mr. Mighty. So I moved up here. I started doing improv. I've always been into acting and stuff. And a guy I met while I was doing improv is actually, his job is, he's a cameraman. He films at the time, and I haven't talked to him in a while, so I'm not sure if he still does it. But at the time, he was filming X Games and stuff. So he's a cameraman for ESPN and such. Now, remember, this goes back to like 2006. And he was filming stuff for X Games. Well, anyhow, he was doing improv. He likes filming. He likes writing. Long story short, oh, and this guy's also won a few Emmys. So I went over to his house and I saw 3 Emmy Awards for camera filming, whatever, on his mantle. Anyhow, we wrote, whatever, a script. A 22-page or 23-page script. Not for a comic book, but for a sitcom pilot of Mr. Mighty. We held auditions. I have the audition tape somewhere here because the cast was small. Because he has all the filming equipment and I've got the studio. So we were going to film a pilot. And we held auditions and we cast an actress to play the wife. We cast a friend of mine actually to play the intern, because the whole sitcom idea was I don't think the sitcom was called Mr. Mighty, but the concept was about a comic book artist, me, and working on this book, Mr. Mighty, and it will also show my home life and stuff, kind of like Too Close for Comfort. And I dressed up as Mr. Mighty. And in the first episode, I had to hire an intern because I just had too much stuff going on in my studio that I needed help. And the intern had to dress up like this character, the female character, right? But the joke of it was the intern that I hired, because I didn't get many applicants, so the intern that I hired was a guy. And even though it was a guy, he had to wear this costume. And I had, as you can see, I had this costume made. Well, I also have this costume made. And the actor that was going to do it fit into the costume. And yes, he looked ridiculous, but it was part of the job. So, we never did get a chance to film it, unfortunately, because the studio space I had at the time was just a spare room in my house. So it was only like 10 by 10, not enough space for him to move around the camera. And then, 10 years ago, we move into this new house. I've got this big room above the garage, plenty of space to film. And I thought to myself, oh my God, I should do Mr. Mighty and do the pilot. Now, I haven't talked to my friend in a long time. I don't even know if he still lives in town or if he has any interest. But with how far iPhones have come, because remember, this whole thing came about before the iPhone. But now iPhones have come so far with their technology and the filming, video filming they can do, I could actually shoot the pilot on my iPhone. I would just have to recast the wife because it's been, 17 years, and probably recast the guy to play this person as well. But I can actually shoot the pilot. So we'll see. But I thought it'd be cool for you to see. Let me read some comments here. Blackjack says, hey, is that an original art piece of Alpha Flight next to your Alpha Flight poster? There's two. The small one is a drawing of Guardian that I commissioned John Byrne to do. That's like 9 by 12 or 8.5 by 11. The big one is the 2-page spread from Alpha Flight number 12. It is a recreation that I did. So, way before blue lining, I found a high-res scan of on the website Comic Art Fans of the original art, and I downloaded it. I printed it out, and I lightboxed it onto the original Marvel paper because I still had some from back in the day, 30 years ago. And I lightboxed it line for line. So if you look at it, you'd think it was John Byrne's original art. Now, I could have lightboxed it in my inking style, so you would still see it as John Byrne, but it would be John Byrne inked by Andy Smith. But I've loved that original art, that 2-page spread, since I was a kid. So I took, I did it over the course of like a week picking at it. And it's like 17, 18 years ago now. So I literally inked it line for line. So it looks like John's original, and the lettering is on there and everything. So that's what that is. Dr. Mass says, I was looking at the perks on the side. The digital shows the cover. The physical says cover coming soon. Yes, I see the confusion now. It's because I can't, once somebody claims a perk, you can't edit it. So I can't go in and swap out the artwork. I can delete the perk and put it back up, but then it would show as no backers. And I don't know. I'm torn if I should do that or not, because I like it up there so people see it and they're like, oh, sweet, that's the perk. and it already has this many backers, I want to be a part of it, compared to swapping it out where you see the cover image, but then it's like, there's nobody that bought this. And then people might be like, why should I? So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment, if I should swap it out or not. But I can totally understand that confusion. I don't want to see Leah Thomas as an intern. I know, but that's the funny part of that's one of the funny things of the sitcom, is it's got to be a guy wearing that outfit. He was a young Dylan. No. Yes, there's no interior art. All I've drawn for Mr. Mighty is this cover, and that's it. No interior art has been done. But if I ever draw this, this would be the cover. So there you go. Blackjack says, I loved Alpha Flight. Can never afford John Byrne pages, but I picked up a bunch of Alpha Flight pages from Bruce Patterson. Oh, that's cool. I can't get Andy to crack up. My jokes aren't working. Oh, I get it. Don't worry. I get it. LA says, hashtag Swapgate. Yeah, it could be. And that's right. 10 days left on the Kickstarter. The Kickstarter total does go to the total of the Indiegogo. So we're working on the next stretch goal. So right now, 3 stretch goals are unlocked. No, 4 stretch goals are unlocked. Kor-Drath, playable character card. Adriana, playable character card. The map of the Shattered Reach and the Lilith, playable character card. Everybody that backs the book will get those 4 7x10 mini prints / playable character cards and map. So the next one is the Necronite. And look at that, Randy doing the work, doing the totals. 80,654 backers on Kor-Drath. Got to get the 6 figures, young lady. Got to do it. I've got to get to 6 figures on this campaign. I just finished page 51. So tomorrow morning, I need to scan in page 50 and 51. I used to scan stuff as soon as I was done with the page. But then what happened is I'd look at the page the next day and be like, oh crap, I forgot to white this out. Or oh crap, I could do this. And then I end up doing it, have to rescan it and reformat it. So now I give myself a couple days before I scan anything for that very reason. So I don't have to redo stuff that way. So tomorrow I'll scan in pages 50 and 51 with 6 figures. Andy will live stream all day as Mr. Mighty. Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? We get the 6 figures. Sure, I'll live stream in that costume all day. Why not? And there will be a stretch goal. That's not going to be the stretch goal, but there will be a stretch goal, which we'll announce soon. But we got to get past this next one first. We are just starting up a D&D group, so I am on board. Well, thank you very much. You should definitely talk to Dennis. Dennis is the big D&Der. He's in South Korea with his wife, visiting his daughter right now. He will be back next week, so we'll have our show next Wednesday. The Dennis and Andy Show will return with special guest Gary Martin, famous inker extraordinaire. Gary Martin will be joining us next week. I was going to look through a book. We still can. I was going to look through. I don't have my little thing set up, but so I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this book, Solar Lord, or not. Solar Lord is a book. This is from Hong Kong, actually. Now, Solar Lord, I first saw this as the 7-issue. Was it 7? It was 6 or 7 issue miniseries Image put out. So Image basically took it and translated it and put it out. So this is the back cover. This is the front of the book. I love this art. Now, this is Hong Kong. So Hong Kong, it's not manga, because that's Japanese. So if anybody knows, you can inform me of what Hong Kong comics are called. But this is Solar Lord. It's a superhero book, dude. A superhero book. I love this art style, but I'm always like, man, I need to see it as a superhero book. I want to see cool manga superhero. This is a superhero book. Just look at some of it. Now, I can't read this, but look at some of this art. I mean, come on, yo. It is beautiful looking stuff. Let's see. I just love this stuff. Tarks9, what is up? And Geek Avenger, you backed it, and I appreciate it. You share that campaign out, and sharing is caring. Caring. Sharing is caring. This book is done by... I really don't know if I want to say it out loud. You can read his name right there. Khoo, Fuk, Lung, Ku Fuk Lung. I'm going to go with that pronunciation. Ku Fuk Lung. Randy says it's called Manhua. This is Manhua. I can't read it, but I don't care. I love this. I've got the set. Now, here's the funny thing. This is issue 14. Came out, I guess. Well, I don't know when it came out. This is issue 14. I need to find more issues of this from Hong Kong because I love this stuff. Love it. Get to some cool... Oh, here we go. The design, by the way, is Solar Lord is just freaking cool. Look at that dude right there. Yeah, I know. This isn't my normal camera setup. I love... Sometimes he'll do full painting in it. I think that's super cool. Manhua. Oh, look at it, man. See... Lots of panels on this page, but damn, I want to see that. Look at that. That is freaking cool right there. Love that. Love it. Cool pen rendering. I mean, this is all by hand, too. I mean, I'm sure now a lot of the stuff is digital. Not this stuff. The faces are really cool. Look at that dude's face. Geek Avenger says, used to buy some of the Hong Kong manhwa when I was in college. Mike Barron was one of the writer-editors. Was he really? I didn't know that. Look at that face. How Frank Miller looking is that face right there? I just love the different styles throughout this. Tony Wong. Tony Wong did a Batman book that was really freaking cool. I love the Tony Wong stuff. I've got a Street or what is it? Damn it! It's Street Fighter versus Capcom. No, that's not right because Street Fighter is Capcom. Hell, I can't remember the name of the book, but I've got a few translated trade paperbacks with art by Tony Wong. Love that stuff. But this stuff is just really nice. You know. I mean, this guy, that head right there where we're looking right here, that head's messed up. I mean, but, you know, it's cool looking. Oriental Heroes. Oh, snack! I had one of those Oriental Heroes books. I do not have it anymore. I did call through my collection. But I had one of those. Oh, look at that. Where is it? Hold on. Oh, right there. Oops. Right there. Solar Lord. Just love that. Love this style, too. Now, it wasn't Street Fighter versus Darkstalkers. I'll have to look. The fights in the Kung Fu Magic were badass. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to flip through and try and find some more cool stuff in this. And there was, you can still find it. I haven't seen it at a show in a long time. But there actually was a Solar Lord action figure based on the costume design on the right-hand side. I mean, it is a back shot. There's a front shot in the book I'll get to. But there was an action figure based on it. But it ain't cheap. So I got to watch it. Oh, here we go. Here's some more shots. This is where the costume got kind of detailed, intricate to draw. I like the simpler costume in the beginning of the book. But I do like that one as well. I kind of wish I could read this to follow the story. Oh, I should use my Google Translate app. So, I mean, that is just sweet stuff. Sweet stuff. All right, let's see. Is there another good shot of him? Not there. Not really there. Not there. No, not really. And then at the back of the book, you get some sketches and stuff, which is cool. A little behind the scenes stuff, which is cool. And some more behind the scenes stuff. So I'll have to look this up. I'll have to check eBay, see if I can find any more of this. Throw that over there so I don't forget. Let's see. What is that book? All right. I hate getting up during a stream because you'll just see my chair, but I got to see what that book is. Since you ask, wait, got a question. Would you please consider taking down and showing us your homage to Alpha Flight 12 double page spread? Yeah, I can do that. Hold on. First, I got to find that one book. Oh, darn it. Where is it? Ah, here it is. So this is volume 5. This is volume 5. It's SVC Chaos, Snick vs. Capcom, right here. And actually, there's a store in town that has volumes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I don't even think I read this. I bought it just because the artwork is so freaking cool. You know, that's why I bought it. I just love this artwork in here. So I don't think I'd ever read it, so I'm not going to buy it. But there's just some cool stuff in here. These faces remind me a lot of what Jimmy Chung does. I know Jimmy Chung was influenced by this type of artwork. And you can definitely see it in his work. He kind of Americanized it some. But you know, the faces could definitely work over here. I mean, I love Jimmy Chung's work. I wish Jimmy was drawing a monthly book again. Hey, I see that First Man bottle of wine on the top shelf. Yes, you do. That was I can't even remember who did that. I wish I could, because I'd get another one made. I have to look, see if I can find the guy that did it and if he still does it. So that's the one of that I have. But yeah, I can show you the First Man spread. Or I mean, well, I'll show you two things. Oh no, I dropped it. Never been opened. Probably tastes like shit now. But yeah, First Man bottle of wine, Columbia Crest. It's a 2000 Cabernet Sauvignon. A 2000. So this was done in 2000. But check this out. So that's the front. This is engraved. This is etched, painted. Look at the back. Yeah, man. Look at that. That's his old bio. So, So yeah, this is fantastic. I need to find who did this, see if he still does it, because I should get another one of these made with Kor-Drath. Kor-Drath, the Reckoning. All right, let's see. The things I do for you. This is going to be a pain in the butt to put back up, but I love you guys. I don't even have a scan. If I had a scan of this, I would just show. Oh, there we go. Oh, I like Jimmy's work on Maverick. I mean, that's the coolest part. But you can see I tried to ink it as faithfully as possible to make it look like John Byrne's original one. So there you go. Off the wall just for you guys. This thing's going to take me probably a good 20 minutes to put back on the wall. But I do these things for you guys. Man, I remember buying this as a kid and just having my little mind blown. Love this shot of Guardian. Blackjack Soldier Maverick run. I only have a few issues. Didn't last for that long. I love this spread. This is a spread that if I could somehow swipe and make work in First Man, I totally would. Big figure of First Man there with some bad guys in the background. I think that'd be cool. But yeah, so there you go. See? I showed and I showed and I telled. I showed and I telled. Randy says the bottle of wine guaranteed to loosen up penumbra. Probably. You nailed it. Looks like you inked Burn. Thanks for showing us. Well, thank you. That is an amazing piece. Thank you so much. What can I say? I like doing stuff like that. If I was independently wealthy, I wouldn't quit drawing because I love drawing, but I would probably spend my time doing recreations of pieces of work that I just love. You do see the Mach 5. You damn right I got the Mach 5. I love that car. One of my all-time favorites, the Mach 5. But anyhow, yeah, I love doing recreations of stuff because it's like, well, if I can't own it, I'm an artist. I can recreate it, but I just don't have the time. How I made the time to do that, well, like I said, that Burn piece took me about a week. And I'll be honest, my attention span blows. So when I was working on that Burn recreation, I was probably not even halfway through it and thinking, I'm bored. Why'd I even start this? But then I was like, because it's going to be cool. So I just kept working on it piece by piece. And over the course of a week or two, got it done. And once it was done, it was well worth it. So I'm glad I did it. And who knows, at some point, maybe I'll sell. I don't know. I might. You never know. Yo. Yucca, 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 yo, yo. So, yeah, man. That's about it. Let's see if there's any previews I can show you guys of Kor-Drath since you're so kind to join me. This is the type of stuff you guys get. You get to see previews of stuff. That's a good... did Dynamic Forces give me a batch of those cards? Yes. But the question is, where are they? Because that was 30 years ago. So I got to remember where I put them. That's the hard part, is remembering where I put those cards. Let me see here. See what we can go through real fast. Well, I can show a couple pages that I showed previously. Let's see. Kor-Drath, The Reckoning. Oh, you know what? Paul Taylor, hello. There's a page. Oops. Page of inks from Kor-Drath. Now here, I'll give you guys a little inside baseball, if you will. The second panel that has the close-up of the staff being handed over to Adriana. There is a word balloon, obviously, in the panel. And the word balloon will go right up here, where you can see me wiggling the mouse around. But I don't know if I need that much space. So, Henry says, thanks again for showing it, even though it's a pain. And don't worry, I'm just busting chops. I'll get it back up there. But, so anyhow, there is dialogue in this panel, right up in here in the left-hand side, dead space, from the woman off panel handing the staff over. But I don't know if I need that much room. So, once it's colored and lettered, I might actually go in and in Photoshop enlarge not the panel, but the image inside the panel, because you don't need to see as much as I've drawn here. So I might go in and crop in tighter on it. So I haven't decided yet. So that's one of the nice things about doing this stuff and being able to adjust stuff in Photoshop is doing stuff like that. The page after this, let's see. Nope. The page after this, we get a little we get a little shot of the shaman lady here speaking to Adriana, and of course this is he sent the boy off to get some horses. He's coming back with the horses so Adriana and Kor-Drath can mount up and go back on their merry way. Is Kor-Drath planned for an ongoing series, or is this a one and done? No. It's planned as of now to be more than one volume. The amount of stuff that Dennis wrote is a lot. So yeah, no, it's supposed to be more than one. And then we see, spoiler alert. Oh, the little boy sees them go away on their horses and shape changes. It was Lilith. It was that evil Lilith. You do. But you know what I forgot to draw? This is one of those cases. I had to go back in, ink something, and rescan this page. I forgot to draw her tail. Can you believe it? I forgot to draw her tail. Passmaster Dan, hello. Tarks9 says, Kor-Drath going to be so cool. Really looking forward to reading and admiring your art. Thank you so much, Tarks9. I appreciate that. I really do. I really appreciate that so much. So yeah, what is Lilith up to? What is she up to? She's always scheming about something. Kevin Thomas, hello. Let me see if there's any colors I can show you guys. It's been a while since I showed colors to the stuff. So let's see. I've got 36 pages of colors in. Do I want to show that page? This page is cool. Yeah, I can show this page. This page is cool. Oh, I stopped sharing the screen like a dummy. Let's see. You got a question from Marcus. You said you got a new brush. Is it still the Raphael 8404? And where did you find it? It is, and it's one that I just happened to have that was brand new that I had. I bought it, a few years ago, and bought it so I could, when I needed a new brush, it was right there. Finding those is definitely hard. This isn't a spoiler. Glad it's going to be ongoing. Superheroes are my first love, but I also love fantasy like Conan. Oh, cool. My beard game is weak. Did Ethan say that? Well, I mean, he does have a point. Can't disagree. This isn't a big spoiler here. I mean, we knew Kor-Drath's tribe got slaughtered. This is the leader of the tribe. They're doing the old blood oath thing. And he dies, and Kor-Drath rages. And you can see, like, the transfer of tattoo energy power going from the leader of the tribe over to Kor-Drath as his tattoo glows. And yeah, he's full of rage. Full of rage. Let's see. The Hawkman Alpha Flight did something unique happen. Burn 'em in yellow, swap books. Yep, that was pretty cool. And I bought those too. My Death Dealer figure arrived today from Misco Toys at the post office. Pick up tomorrow. Nice. You should post pictures of that. So yeah, this isn't a spoiler. Let's see if there's another one I can show. Yeah, I mean, this is not a spoiler. If you read what the story is about, you know this is going to happen. Oh, Past Master Dan, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It was fun. You know, drawing something I've never drawn before. This isn't a spoiler. You know, Kor-Drath would make awesome action figures. I agree, but those figures would be expensive. So anyhow, here we have Kor-Drath. Adriana took the time to lay out the body ceremonially. And the next page, let's just say they go up in flames. And she's keeping a souvenir, which is weird. So you'll just have to read the story to find out what the hell's going on with that souvenir. Because that's cray-cray, right? So there you go, guys. Little Kor-Drath stuff there to show you guys. Coming from Astonishing Comics. Look at that. A one only. This is a limited edition, as in there's one of them, and I own it. So I just don't know if this is something people would buy, so, you know, But, guys, please, Paul Taylor, thank you so much. Colors look great. I agree. My colorist is doing a fantastic job on the work. So, yeah, I totally agree. My colorist is rocking it. You got William. Hello, haven't talked to you in a while. Hope you're doing well. I want to say thank you all for backing the campaign. It truly means a lot to me. Please share it. Sharing is caring. I really want to be six figures young lady with this campaign. Only a little, okay, 19,000 and change to go to get the six figures. I believe we can do it. I firmly believe we can do it. I will dress up as Mr. Mighty for a day if we hit six figures. Not if, what am I saying if? When Kor-Drath hits six figures, I will dress up as Mr. Mighty for a day. Guys, go please back Kor-Drath. The Reckoning, 76 pages of barbarian, ball-busting action and adventure. Great story, great art. You will not be let down. Henry says, for the record, my favorite Joe Kubert stuff, Enemy A, Sergeant Rock, Tarzan, just saying, well, you'll have to join us on Tuesday on the Professionals as we go over it. I've got my three next to me, and you'll have to wait to see. Last question, is Kor-Drath your biggest campaign so far? Yes, it is. Each one is growing, so it is going up. Well, I should do it this way. All my campaigns have been growing, so that is awesome. Kor-Drath will smash six figures. I agree, it will. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to go out with Mr. Mighty. For those just joining and don't know, this is Mr. Mighty. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great weekend. to the desk. Alright, Mr. Mighty, let's see what adventures await. What will come out of the mighty pencil? On to the mighty day for Mr. Mighty's adventures. What villains will you take down with your mightiness? Alright, Mr. Mighty, we'll pick this up later. Duty calls. The trash will not take itself out.
Certified badass.